MIL decided our baby name needed her approval and a little tweak due to a change. So we're expecting our first baby in a few months, and naturally the name conversation has been a hot topic. My husband and I spent ages going through names, wanting something meaningful, but also something we both genuinely loved. We finally settled on Eleanor Rose. We thought it was beautiful, classic, and just. We were so excited to share the news with family. Big mistake. We told Emil at Sunday dinner, expecting maybe a polite, "Oh, that's nice." Instead, she wrinkled her nose like we just announced we were naming the kid Fart Blossom. "Eleanor," she said, drawing out the O like it was a particularly unpleasant smell. "Are you sure? It's a bit old lady-ish, isn't it? Charming, right? But it gets better." She then proceeded to tell us in front of everyone that if we must use Eleanor, we should at least spell it Eleanor, because that's the proper way, the family way. Apparently her great-aunt Mildred, yes Mildred, had a second cousin twice removed whose name was Eleanor, spelled with one A and an E at the end. This, according to MIL, made it a sacred family tradition that we were obligated to uphold. When we gently pointed out that Eleanor is the standard spelling and that we preferred it, she launched into a whole dramatic performance about how we were disrespecting our heritage and turning our backs on family. She even started fake crying, muttering about how all she wants is for us to honor our roots. My husband, bless his spine, actually stood up to her for once. He told her that it was our baby, our choice, and that Eleanor Rose was the name we loved. He said it was a beautiful name, and the spelling was perfect as it was. Mill just huffed and puffed, crossed her arms, and refused to speak to either of us for the rest of dinner. She kept shooting daggers at me like this was all my fault, as if I personally invented the wrong spelling of Eleanor just to spite her great-aunt Mildred's second cousin twice removed. The cherry on top, later that week my sister-in-law called me, sounding all confused. Apparently Mill had called her and started brainstorming alternative middle names for Eleanor because Rose is just too common. She'd even sent Esil a list of much more unique and sophisticated options, including Bartholomew and Gertrude. Gertrude for a baby girl. I nearly choked on my tea. It's like she's actively trying to make sure our baby has the most unfortunate name possible. We've now officially gone low contact about the baby name. Anytime MIL brings it up, we change the subject. We're not changing our minds, and frankly, the more she pushes, the more determined we are to stick with Eleanor Rose. It's a beautiful name, and it's ours. And if Emil wants to throw a tantrum about it, that's her problem, not ours. Gertrude, Bartholomew, it's like she's playing baby name Mad Libs to torture you. If you're dealing with a Mael like this, hit that subscribe button. You're in the right place. Holiday dinner with Mill, a masterclass in passive-aggressive food policing. Another holiday season, another culinary battlefield at Emil's house. Seriously, these family dinners are less about festive cheer and more about surviving Emil's relentless commentary on everyone's eating habits. You'd think she was running a diet camp, not hosting a family meal. It starts the moment you walk in the door. "Oh, are you sure you want to take a bread roll? There's so much food later, you don't want to spoil your appetite." This delivered with a pointed look at my waistline naturally. Never mind that I haven't eaten since breakfast and bread rolls are delicious. Then during the meal itself, it's a non-stop barrage of backhanded compliments and thinly veiled criticisms. "Are you really having seconds, dear? You're so good at watching your figure usually." Or, if I dare to reach for a slightly larger portion of something, "Oh, go on, have a mountain of potatoes. It's only Christmas after all." Sarcasm dripping with every syllable. And God forbid you have any dietary restrictions. I'm vegetarian, which MIL seems to view as a personal affront. Every year she makes a point of forgetting and then making a big show of how difficult it is to cater to my fussy needs. This year she accidentally cooked the vegetarian gravy with chicken broth. Oh, silly me, I just completely forgot. Well, there's always salad, isn't there? Salad on Christmas Day. Thanks, MIL. It's not just me either. She does it to everyone, to my husband. "Are you sure you need another slice of pie? You're starting to get a bit of a tummy, aren't you?" To my Esil, who is naturally very slim, "You need to eat more. You're wasting away. Here, have some more cream sauce. It'll put some meat on your bones." It's like she has a personal vendetta against everyone's appetites. The worst part is, she acts like she's just concerned about our health. I'm just looking out for you all. You know, I only say these things because I love you. Yeah, right. Love in ML speak apparently translates to constant nitpicking judgment of your food intake. Honestly, I'm starting to dread holiday dinners at her house. It's exhausting trying to navigate her passive-aggressive food policing while also trying to have a pleasant family gathering. I swear next year I'm bringing my own Tupperware of pre-approved meal-proof food, and maybe a gag to stuff in her mouth when she starts with the concerned comments. Mill helped with our house by turning it into her personal museum of beige. We made a huge mistake, a monumental, catastrophic, why did we ever think this was a good idea mistake. We let MIL help us decorate our new house. Help in MIL speak apparently means completely disregard our tastes and preferences and impose her own beige obsessed vision upon every square inch of our home. We just bought our first house. We were so excited to finally have our own space to decorate and make our own. MIL, bless her helpful heart, immediately offered to lend a hand. At the time, we were overwhelmed with unpacking and moving, and honestly, we thought, sure, why not? She can help with some of the smaller things, maybe picking out some paint colors or something. Oh, how naive we were. We left her alone for one afternoon to get started while we ran errands. We came back to a house that looked like it had been attacked by a beige-loving monster. Every single room, and I mean every single room, was now painted in varying shades of beige. Beige walls, beige trim, beige ceilings. It was beige egged on. Our vibrant, colorful living room, beige. Our cozy blue bedroom, beige. Even the bright yellow kitchen, you guessed it, beige. When we walked in, Emil was beaming, practically vibrating with pride. Surprise! She chirped. I took the liberty of choosing the paint colors for you. Isn't it lovely? So neutral and calming. Calming? It was soul crushing. It looked like we were living inside a giant biscuit. We tried to politely express our surprise. MIL, it's very beige, my husband managed to say, trying to keep his voice neutral. Beige? Darling, it's linen, and zand, and eggshell. So sophisticated. She waved her hand dismissively. You young people and your bright colors, they're so this tacky. Beige is timeless, classic. It goes with everything. But we don't want beige, I tried to explain. We like color. We were planning on doing the living room in a deep green and the bedroom in blue. MIL actually scoffed. Is green blue in a house? Don't be ridiculous. Those colors are for children's bedrooms, not for a respectable home. Respectable. Apparently respectable now means devoid of any personality or joy. It gets worse. She didn't just paint. Oh no, she also helped with the furniture placement. Our modern, minimalist furniture, rearranged to look like a stuffy formal sitting room from the 1950s. Our quirky artwork, replaced with generic beige-toned landscapes she found on sale. Even our colorful throw pillows and blankets vanished, replaced with, you guessed it, beige ones. Our house, our brand new exciting house, now looks like a bland, personality-free showroom designed to appeal to absolutely no one under the age of 70. It's depressing. We're gonna have to repaint everything, put everything back the way we want it, and basically undo her entire helpful beigeification project. And we're gonna have to do it while trying to avoid a MIL-induced meltdown because we hate her taste and don't appreciate her efforts. Efforts that have resulted in our house looking like it was decorated by a beige-obsessed robot. Thanks, MIL. Thanks a lot. Linen and eggshell, sophisticatedly bland is right. This wasn't help, it was a hostile beige takeover. If you're dealing with a color-stealing mother-in-law, subscribe for more stories and have a good day.